Hey y'all, this is Kirby here, and it is nighttime, well, 9:30-ish, and, well, I'm on YouTube talking with one of my friends while I'm doing this. She is actually the whole inspiration why I'm doing this video in the first place for my Kirby Crew section. I wanted to talk about, your going into freshman year of college, because I am just coming out of it. I'm going in my second year, so I will no longer be a freshman. But yeah, like, I want to say, talk about some of the things that I wasn't told going in, like, how it would be. I want to tell you what I was told in high school. Oh, it's not like high school. That was pretty much it. It's not like high school. I mean, I had one or two classes that kind of set it up like a high school, like a college class, I mean. But really, in actuality, it was still high school, and sorry, yeah, if I pause and I'm automatically typing or something, you see me glance this way, that way, it's more my laptop's not, and I'll be typing back to her. She's actually right now talking about her limit and her supposed limit. Yeah, she's taking 6 or 7, she said, class of courses to start out with. I only started out with 4, but then again, I wasn't the one to set up my schedule. Going into it, I think it's good to go in with a few classes, get yourself used to the college, then amp it up, see where you're used to. Okay, wait a minute, let me try. I can take a limit of 17 for your semester, and I'm gonna be right there every semester. Okay then. I'm probably gonna reply like with 1 or 2 words or LOL with her right now. She probably won't understand that I'm doing. I told her I was doing this, and she inspired me to do it, and she said it was okay if I mentioned her. So I did get the okay from her to mention. I'm gonna go say her name because privacy there. Most of my friends don't want me to ever mention them in anything I do. It's not because of that. They just don't want to be like in the spotlight or something like that. They don't want people knowing that that's what they said, that's their words. So to keep that aspect of it, I'll be respectful and I won't say the name. I'll just say my friend, her, but yeah, like, definitely don't overload yourself your first semester, because then you're really gonna hate it, and you're like, oh my god, why did I do that? And will help if I actually click. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, what you should look forward to going in, like your expectation of what it's gonna be like. There's a lot more work outside of the class. It's like, unlike high school where it's all in the class, it's more outside work. And it's definitely a big difference. In that aspect, and most of, depending on like what college or if you go to a university, whatever, whether you have professors, teachers, but most off, I know a lot of mine, they don't accept late work. Even if they're not there, like, if it's like a paper, turn it online, that's what mine That's how mine was pretty much set up. So yeah. Unless you, I mean, even like if I remember my English 101 class, the people were sick. For the most part, they couldn't turn, if they were sick on the day the paper was due, we knew in advance it was going to be due. They didn't get to turn it in, so they got an F for that paper. It was sad, considering, like, it wouldn't be good. Oh, thinking of English 101, I had a biased teacher. So I actually got a lower grade on some of my papers than what I thought I should get. She was pretty, like, it wasn't like she tried to be biased. Like, she would say her opinion on the things, and she was a nice person. She was nice. But yeah, man, I got marked down just because mine was complete opposite of hers. And maybe, you know, obviously I think I explained it the best way I could. And I used like, all these other people are using like sophisticated terminology, even in my creative writing class. Like my last semester, I had it. I'm like, what does that word mean? Not saying I'm stupid. They're just really big words. And in my creative writing class, I was pretty much, it was like my second semester there, and everyone else has been there for a while. Or, you know, it was like there's, you know, there's no first semester students there. So I was like, oh. I passed that class with an A, by the way. I love that class. Creative writing was very good. Even though I'm not going, I say English, I'm like mentioning all this English stuff, but I'm not going into an English major. Well, I just wanted to point that out right there. I kind of took the creative writing class to help me out with my book that I was writing at the time. By the way, I finished it. I'm working on revisions. I'm not published yet. And like I said, I'm working on revisions. But when I publish it, I will make an announcement on YouTube. Letting y'all know, hey, it's published. Go read it. Go read it. I'm like, ignore you. Go read. But yeah, like I said, another thing you want to do for, you know, incoming freshmen, maybe if you're like me, had to help someone help you schedule, you know, your courses and classes for your first semester. You know, help you order the books. You know, I had someone help me. I had family who prior had their kids do it, so I had help. But you know, for those of you who don't, definitely you want to schedule, you know, your courses early. Like the first day, you know you can schedule and register for your classes. Oh God, do it. Cause my one friend, she waited a little bit, and she ended up getting waitlisted, and then put in classes that she doesn't need to take. So now she's getting out of them classes, and she's gonna be put into 3 new ones, hopefully 3 classes, is what she told me. So, you know, all goes well. And you know, another thing you want to do is buy used books. And I know, you know, unless you're a type of person who doesn't like using used books, and like or use anything, and everything you have is new, then, you know, buy new. But, you know, the books are really, pretty much, if you get a new book, you're, depending on how many classes you are in, some, you know, some of them books are like really expensive. I mean, it's ridiculous. So definitely, whatever you find out, the book listing, when they're gonna put that up, what book you need for that particular class, oh God, look it up online. See if it's cheaper, like, than the new books in the bookstore. And if not, go to the bookstore, see if they have it in the used section. If they do, buy it. Man, save money. Especially in this economy today. Don't waste your money buying a new book. Save your money. I know, like, I got I already ordered 3 of my books, and the other 3 aren't online. Yeah, that's the risk. It definitely, when looking up the book, I use the ISB number. That's probably the best method to look up a book. Unless you're gonna be so specific, use the ISB number, the title of the book, the author, the publisher, you know, all that. I just use the ISB number because it's quick and simple, and it works because it's for that particular book, you know. No other book's gonna have that number except for that book. So yeah, that's a quick method. You're worth looking that up. And what else, man? What else? Yeah, I talked about no late papers. What else? Oh yeah, show up. You know, you're paying for it. You might as well show up. Why not? I have no doubt my friends would show up. I just happen to know other people who just didn't show up while they're showing up. Like this one person in my speech class, this past semester. I have nothing against her. She didn't really like the college, so I guess that played an effect. But she hardly ever showed up for class. But, you know, she was, you know, she was kind of smart. When she did the work, it was grade A, pretty much grade A work, and it was good. In my opinion, it was good. You know, I had a partner in group project with her, and she showed up pretty much. She only showed up half the time when we were working on the project, and that really affected our the end result. I think we got like a C on it, C or high C or B. I'm not sure. I have the end result of what we got on it. And yeah, if she wanted to do well on the project, but you know, not showing up, we actually kicked her out of the group so we can move on. But then we were receiving like hate text. Because I was the person to tell her that she was out if we kicked her out. Wait, no. I was receiving the text because she was texting me asking why she got kicked out because someone else in the group told her. Who was supposed to tell her because I don't get to talk to her. I didn't really talk to her. Except for in a group because I don't get to see her. I don't see her outside of like that speech class. Unless, you know, we met up to do the project. And that was normally before the class, early in the morning. Or like right after that class. Or after my other class. My computer literacy class. That's when we did it. Yeah, what else, man? There's so many things I probably could say. Oh, read the textbook. I know it sounds stupid, but read it. I actually should follow this one myself. I start out reading it and I do well when I read it, and then somewhere along the line I stop. I don't know why. Like, I only read to a certain point and then I stop reading. I don't know. I don't lose interest in it. Where I lose the interest is actually in the class itself. Cause I like reading. I don't want to diss that. I like reading. But yeah, definitely read the textbook. That would help. Unless, you know, you take this class and the teacher you have no idea where this teacher's getting the test questions from. That happened to another friend of mine. She was in this psych class, and this teacher was known for doing that. She has to take another psych class, and I think she did that over the summer. So during the summer section, because she was like, she's like, I know I failed the class. And another thing, if you know how you know how to learn, and if there's like only a certain way you can learn, use that to your advantage. Even if like your teacher, professor, whatever, doesn't do it that way, like, you can do it outside of the classroom. You can do it, and if that doesn't work, then I suggest dropping the class, unless it's beyond the point where you can't drop it. Then, you know, just show up. Yeah, because some, like I said, show up. I'm gonna keep saying that, but definitely show up. Because some of them actually, I know some of my teachers gave you points just for showing up. It was part of the grade. Show up, show up. I know, like, my one teacher, if it was like before a holiday, and some people, like, more than half the class wasn't there, anyone who was there, we got points for showing up, like, to our grade. Oh, like, oh yeah, bam. And, you know, when you think of college, you think of the parties and everything, you know. If you're gonna party, I don't care, go ahead, do it. I'm not gonna tell you otherwise. I'm not gonna do it. It's not why I'm at college. But, you know, it's not why I'm at college, but, you know, it's definitely, yeah, I'm just thinking of, you know, it's just not that's just not me. I can't see me going up, woo, let's go party, oh my god, yes! Yeah, I don't see me doing that. I'm not much of a party person. I actually really don't like parties. What else could I talk about? Well, I mentioned most of the important things. I know I forgot some things. You know, let me ask, I still have my friend here. Let me ask her if she has any questions, and then I'll take it from there. You got any college questions for me? I want to feel useful. And she's gonna probably think this is really weird. That's not where we ended. We kind of went off a little bit from when we were talking about college earlier. So hopefully, you know, she replies and doesn't go up fine like she just did. Okay. She'll probably see that I messenger her. Hopefully she'll get back on. Yeah, I really don't have too much else to say about it. I normally organize my stuff, like, once I find out the courses I'm going to take. If I know what course I want to take, I plan it out. I figure out where I'm going to take it, plan it into my schedule. I normally go for morning classes, even though I really don't like waking up in the morning. It's just so, hey, it's the morning, I'm going to get it out of the day. And it's actually proven that you learn more in the morning. If you can prove that wrong, okay, then okay. But I was always taught, hey, you learn more in the morning. Even though if you might be half asleep, you still learn more. So, I'm actually going to be waking up a little bit earlier than I'm normally used to waking up. So it's going to be a little bit different. Hopefully not too much. I'm going to be a little sad because I won't be able to stay up as late watching some of my favorite shows. That's gonna be killer because they will come on. Because on Monday my show goes to like 11, and then I'll stay up a little bit late after that. Like I go to sleep at like 12, 12:30, 1. Normally on Monday nights I go to sleep around 12, 12:30. I think the latest I stay up in all is on Saturday nights. And that's the latest I stay up. And really, I probably should be consistent in how I sleep and what time I go to sleep and what time I wake. I actually don't wake up at the same time all the time. Normally I wake up around 8:30, 9 o'clock, sometimes 10. Like if it's in the 9 o'clock section, between 9 and 10, I normally wake up around there. Unless I stay up really late, then I wake up around, and then I wake up like around 10:30. Unless, family wakes me up early, then I'm like, oh, I don't want to get up. Oh no, Kirby don't want up. Yeah. The next Kirby Approved section, I'm probably gonna talk about probably gonna talk about TV. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not there yet. Yeah. She's offline. So I'm gonna end it here. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment, message me, and I'll answer them. I'll get back to you. I'll create another video. So this is Kirby. This is Kirby Approved, and I'm signing out. See ya.